Hello and welcome to another DigitalOcean tutorial here today. Again, this is Ocean Crafts and Tyler, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So today I'll be covering how you can go ahead and install LEMP on your server. And I'll be covering the one-click installation process. I don't want to cover the actual manual process because I'm trying to finish out the one-click installation series. Once that's done, then I'll go ahead and I'll dig a little bit more into detail. Alright, so what LEMP is it's Ubuntu, Nginx, MySQL, and also PHP FPM. Basically just PHP. PHP FPM is the PHP for Nginx. It's a little bit different than Apache, but you still have all your same basics there. Everything that you need to run everything. It'll be like the same environment and everything. Well, if it runs on the Apache version of PHP, it'll also run on the Nginx version. So that's about it. So we're going to go ahead here. DigitalOcean sites here, really nice. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. So you're going to want to go to your control panel. That's available at cloud.digitalocean.com. You're going to want to go ahead and create your droplet. And once you're here, you're going to want to go ahead and give your droplet a name. In my case, I'm just going to name it LEMP. You can name it whatever you want, but it just does not matter. You're going to want to go ahead and select your size. If you're running like a medium, or if you're running a small site, just go ahead and select $5. If you're running a medium to large site, you want to select either the $10 or $20 plan. Anything above that is really excess, and like if you're going to want to be hosting a lot of sites on one box, then you can go ahead and do that. Okay, so from here, you're going to want to go ahead and select your region. I'm just going to keep it in New York 3. You can select Amsterdam, San Francisco, Singapore, or London, whatever is your fancy. You can also select your, if you want IPv6 or anything like that to be enabled, you can go ahead and select that there. I'm not going to cover that in this tutorial. That's a little bit more advanced. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and when you get to the images, you want to go to Applications, and you want to go ahead and select LEMP. Again, LEMP, not LAMP. Alright, so remember LEMP is Ubuntu, Nginx, MySQL, and PHP FPM. Alright, so once we have LEMP installed, selected, we can go ahead and create the droplet. And if you want to add an SSH key, you can, but again, that's not going to be covered in this tutorial. Alright, so I'm back here, and our box is active, it's up, and it's running. So we can go ahead and SSH into our box, and I'll go ahead and show you the file structure so you can upload your first site and get underway. So you're going to want to go ahead and download PuTTY if you don't already have it, but I do. If you don't, just Google PuTTY and download it. Okay, so if you're on a Mac, you don't even need PuTTY or Ubuntu. You can just SSH and then the username at the IP address. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste in my IP address and press open. And you might get an error that looks similar to this. You just want to go ahead and press yes. And we're going to log in as root. And this will all be in the email that they sent to you, just for security purposes. It's not on my screen. So I'm pasting in that password they sent me. And then we can just see that where our web root is and where we can upload files and we can access it. So let's go ahead real quick and put the IP address into our browser window, which is right up here. And we can see the Welcome to Nginx sign or page. So right now we can go back to here, and it wants us to change our Unix password. So you're going to want to first copy and paste in that IP address that you got from your email. And by doing so, you can copy it on the email and just right click and press enter, and it will paste that in there. And we're going to enter a new one, so just type whatever you want to have. Alright, and then our password has been changed. So now we can go ahead and cd into this directory. So I'm going to type cd and just right click and it'll paste that right in. And we're in this directory. So if we go ahead and list out that file contents, we can see we have a 50x.html. This is for errors. And we also have index.html and we have info.php. So before I get any further away, let's go ahead right now and do info.php. And we should see an info.php page, which we do actually see, which is good. So you can see what's enabled on your PHP installation and everything else that you might want to see. But let's go ahead and let's remove this index.html and let's go ahead and make an index.html. So just vi or vim, whatever you want to do. Vi should be installed, so vi index.html, and we can see that we have an HTML file, and you can just go ahead, you can add the HTML tags if you want, but I'm not going to go into that much detail. I'm just going to go ahead and say hello world. So do escape and then right quit, and there you go. So if we go ahead and refresh this page, we see hello world, and we do. So this means that we are successfully up and running. Now you can go ahead and access your MySQL databases. All that information is right here. So MySQL root user information. So you should copy and paste this and put this in a very secure location. So you can go ahead and MySQL into there and change anything you want to. So MySQL user root and then dash password, so we can be prompted with the password. Let's go ahead and copy that right there. Press paste that in there, and we can see that we're into MySQL, so you can go ahead and run any MySQL commands you want to, and then just go ahead and quit when you're done, and you're done to go. So today we have successfully covered how to install LEMP using the one-click installation that DigitalOcean provides. We have used Ubuntu, we have installed Nginx, MySQL, PHP, FPM without running any actual commands on the console. This is a great way for beginners to go ahead and start using their box without having to know a lot of knowledge. So without further ado, this is going to close out the video. So if you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and write them in the description, in the comment area. And if this video has helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated. And thank you. Have a great day.